Hello, and welcome to Romanticize 101. Matcha has been everywhere lately. Whether it's in the form of a creamy matcha latte or pure ceremonial grade matcha, it's quickly becoming a daily go-to for many people. With this rising trend, one question keeps popping up. What actually happens to your body if you drink matcha every day? Well, today we're unpacking that in a relaxed, informative chat. Let's get into it. Let me ask you a question. What if I told you there's a drink that could give you the focused energy of coffee without the frantic jitters and the dreaded afternoon crash? A drink that has been a cornerstone of ancient ceremonies and is now taking the wellness world by storm? Well, you've probably seen it. It's that vibrant, almost electric green powder that's turning up in everything from lattes to ice cream. Today, we're diving deep into the beautiful, complex, and fascinating world of matcha. So, what exactly is matcha? At its core, it's a finely ground powder made from the new leaves of the Camellia sinensis plant. Now you might be thinking, wait, isn't that the same plant as green tea? And you'd be absolutely right. But here's where it gets special. The magic of matcha lies in its meticulous cultivation. About 3 to 4 weeks before harvest, the tea plants are covered and grown in the shade. This process is crucial. It ramps up the production of chlorophyll, which gives matcha its stunning green color, and also boosts its amino acid content. This is what creates that unique, savory, almost creamy flavor profile known as umami, with just a hint of sweetness and a pleasant bitterness. After harvest, the stems and veins are painstakingly removed, and the pure leaves are stone ground into an incredibly fine powder. And this is the biggest difference. With regular green tea, you steep the leaves in hot water and then throw them away. With matcha, you're whisking that powder into water and consuming the entire leaf. This means you're getting a much more concentrated dose of all its nutrients, including caffeine and those amazing antioxidants we're about to talk about. All right, let's get into the part everyone loves, the health benefits. Why are people so obsessed with this green stuff? First up, antioxidants. Matcha is loaded with them, specifically a type called catechins. The superstar of this group is EGCG, which is a powerhouse at fighting off free radicals, those nasty little things that damage our cells and can lead to chronic diseases. Because you're consuming the whole leaf, you can get up to 3 times more catechins from a cup of matcha than from a cup of regular green tea. That's a huge win for your cells. Next, there's some promising research about liver health. Animal studies have shown that matcha can help protect the liver, especially in cases of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, by helping to regulate fat metabolism and inflammation. Now, it's important to note a little nuance here. While it might help reduce liver enzymes in people who already have NAFLD, some experts suggest it could potentially increase them in people without the condition. So, as with many things, more human research is needed to be sure. Now for my personal favorite benefit, the brain boost. This is where matcha truly shines. Studies have shown it can improve attention, reaction time, and memory. This is thanks to a beautiful partnership between 2 key components, caffeine and an amino acid called L-theanine. We all know caffeine gives you that alert kick, but L-theanine is the calming counterpart. It smooths out the edges of the caffeine, so you get focus and clarity without the anxiety or the crash. It's like a gentle, sustained wave of energy, not a frantic jolt. Some research even suggests it can help reduce anxiety and improve sleep quality and emotional perception in older adults. And the list goes on. There's potential for cancer prevention, thanks again to that powerful EGCG, which some lab and animal studies suggest can inhibit the growth of cancer cells. It may also promote heart health by lowering the risk of cardiovascular disease and high blood pressure. And for those on a wellness journey, it might even help with weight management by boosting metabolism and fat burning. Okay, we've talked up all the amazing things about matcha. But to give you the full picture, we have to talk about the potential downsides. It's not a magic potion, and moderation is absolutely key. First, like any food, there's a risk of a severe allergic reaction. It's rare, but if you're allergic to the tea plant, you should steer clear. Because of its caffeine content, which can be similar to a cup of coffee, it can cause issues. Too much can cause anxiety, heart palpitations, insomnia, and headaches. It can also raise blood pressure, so if you already have hypertension, it's something to monitor. There's also a serious consideration for your liver. While it can be protective in some cases, consuming very large quantities of green tea extract, we're talking 800 milligrams of EGCG or more a day, has been linked to liver problems. This is far more than you'd get in a couple of cups, but it's an important risk to be aware of if you're thinking of taking concentrated supplements. And a few other quick things to be aware of. Drinking matcha on an empty stomach can sometimes cause nausea or tea sickness due to the tannins. To avoid this, just have a small snack with it. Also, because you're consuming the whole leaf, you might be exposed to more contaminants from the soil, like pesticides. This is where choosing a high-quality, certified organic matcha can make a real difference. So, with all that in mind, who should be extra cautious? A healthcare provider would likely advise you to be careful or avoid matcha if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, have existing high blood pressure or liver problems, or are on certain medications. Specifically, it contains vitamin K, which can interfere with blood thinners like warfarin. Its stimulating effects can also clash with ADHD medications or work against sleep aids. As always, a chat with your doctor is your first best step. So, how much should you drink? While there aren't official guidelines, most studies used between 2 to 4 grams of matcha powder per day, which is about 1 to 2 teaspoons. That seems to be the sweet spot for getting the benefits while minimizing the risks. You can prepare it traditionally by sifting a teaspoon or 2 into a bowl, adding a bit of hot, not boiling water, and whisking it with a bamboo whisk until it's frothy. Or just add it to your morning latte, a protein smoothie, or even bake with it. To wrap it all up, matcha is truly a remarkable beverage. It's packed with antioxidants and compounds that can boost your brain, protect your body, and give you a unique sense of calm, focused energy. But it's a powerful plant that deserves respect. Enjoy it in moderation, listen to your body, and choose a high-quality product. And my final, most important piece of advice: always speak with a healthcare provider before adding any new supplement to your routine, including matcha, to make sure it's the right choice for you. That's all the time we have for today on Romanticize 101. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Stay well.